It's me again, DOOOOMMM64 here with another Gundam toy review. Continuing the trend of the SD Gundam toy reviews, I've decided to do 2 more reviews, this time in one video since the last 2 were so short. First, we're going to take a look at the Zako Soldier. The Zako Soldiers are the grunt force of the Dark Axis, and they're pretty pathetic. No, really, I mean, they're that bad. You think stormtroopers are bad? At least stormtroopers have a better chance of hitting something and not dying within 5 seconds of appearing on screen. Really, these guys were pretty pathetic. The toy, on the other hand, is pretty cool. The sculpt is fairly accurate to not only the TV show model, but is a neat little representation of the Zako 2 from the original Mobile Suit Gundam. The paint job on the toy is good for the most part. However, on the bottom of the feet here, you really can't tell, the paint job is a little bit sloppy where the black and green parts connect. Other than that, that's some good painting. As for accessories, it comes with a very small handful, but it's really all it needs. First, it comes with a machine gun, loosely based off the machine guns seen in the original Mobile Suit Gundam. The machine gun also has a removable ammo drum. Yeah, got in there. It also comes with a heat hawk for melee combat, of course. Both toys are made out of gray plastic, though the heat hawk has some yellowish gold paint on it, which looks very nice. As with all SD Gundam toys, it has one gimmick unique to it. You push down the head here, and front armor is supposed to pop off too, but you get the idea. This leaves our poor little fellow naked. He sports 15 points of articulation, which is very impressive for a toy of this scale. Though with the armor on, the shoulder articulation is very limited. He's articulate at the neck, 2 joints in the shoulder, 2 in the elbow, 1 in the wrist, 2 in the legs, and each of his ankles are ball jointed. Moving right along, we're going to move to a figure that won't embarrass itself every time you push its head down. Yeah. The slightly more competent, but maybe less competent, but even more destructive Destroyer Dom. The Destroyer Dom is part of the Dark Axis trio, which is also made up of Zapper, Zaku, and Grappler Goof. Destroyer Dom is based off the Dom from original Mobile Suit Gundam, but a little bit spikier. His gimmick is a light up cycloptic eye, which is activated by pushing on his backpack. Not much, but it's very cool. Also, his chest opens up to reveal a set of twin cannons, which is used for a special attack that is shared by the Dark Axis trio. I believe the attack was called the Dark Axis Triple Doom Boom? I don't know. I don't recall. It's been a while. For those of you that have seen the show, you know this guy's armed to the teeth, and this toy is no exception. He comes with the accessory that all Doms should have, the giant bazooka, though compared to him it's a little tiny. He comes with a heat hawk, cast in the same color plastic as the giant bazooka. The paint job on both the toys, however, or on both the accessories, are fairly nice, and the paint job on the Destroyer Dom overall is excellent. When not in use, the heat hawk and even the giant bazooka can be stored in different places on the body. All these holes here are able to accommodate any of these. Personally, I prefer to put the bazooka on his rear. He also includes I believe it's called a Panzerfaust? Sturmfaust? I'm not sure exactly, but in layman's terms it's a rocket launcher. I prefer to store that on the side of his backpack here. And he has 2 rocket launchers, which I usually store on the ankles, because in my opinion that's that's the best place they can fit. And what mobile suit would be complete without a giant chainsaw type sword deal? Now, from what I've heard, the Japanese version actually comes with more weapons, as if this toy needs any more, but is appropriate. Still, I think with what it already comes with is good enough. The toy also sports 15 points of articulation, which is pretty basic for most of the line, but none of it is hindered, unlike his smaller pal. Let's see. Oh! Originally this toy was supposed to come packaged with the Gallop, as he does in the show. However, the Gallop was never released in America from what I've heard. You can tell he was supposed to be packaged since the bottom of his feet can fold out to form wheels, and the Gallop would have attached to his rear. He still stands up. You can still have him use the wheels if you want him to get around. That's about it, really. The Zako soldier itself gets an 8 out of 10, just for simply being adorable and explosive. The Destroyer Dime, however, gets a 9. What stops it from being perfect is the fact that there is no Gallop, and it doesn't come with all the weapons in the Japanese version. Actually, that's a little bit unfair on my part. But still, this toy is a little bit imperfect, and all the pegs on the body just kind of detracts from the look, even the ones at the places they really shouldn't be. I mean, do they really need to store his weapons on the front of his skirt armor? Or on the front of his shoulders? I understand the back of his shoulders, or the rear on his backpack. I don't know, a lot of these sockets just seem unneeded. But overall, it's still a great toy. I would highly recommend any of these, or any of the other SD Gundam toys I've reviewed so far. Well, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed this review, and have a nice day.